Hi grade 11s, welcome to today's video where we will be doing solid geometry. We'll be doing page 73 where you are given a hexagonal prism and a pentagonal pyramid. So I'm just going to copy the given views as they are in the question. So we'll create my own starting point O just here. And as per the instructions, we have to copy the given views. We are instructed to copy the given views. So I'm going to start with the hexagon. It's 28, it is given. Just going to construct a circle here. And then in that circle, I use my 30-degree set square to draw my hexagon. And you always have to draw the top view in construction, especially if you are required to draw a sectional top view. Whenever you are required to do a sectional top view, you must draw it first in construction. From there, I'm going to use the drawing method to draw the pentagon, because we do have a hexagonal prism and a pentagonal pyramid. So when you use the drawing method, you place your protractor on each point where the line ends. So I'm going to use it, measure 72 on each side, 72 degrees. 72 degrees is here. I'm going to put a point. Then I'm going to come to the other side as well, align it properly. Then I use the inside degrees, so it aligns with 110, 71, 72 is here. Once that is done, I'm just going to lightly join my point with where the line ends, like that. Once you have found that, you're now going to mark 28 on each side. 28 there, 28 there. Once the 28 has been marked, you now have to strike an arc to get the apex of your hexagon. And then immediately join them to form your hexagon. And then because this is a pyramid, that means we have to create the little triangles that go up to the apex. So in order to do that, we need to make sure that 60 degrees to the origin from the apex of our pyramid, we get the center there. Then we're going to measure this height of this line and then half it to get the center of the pentagon. I'm getting 41, 2, 3, 43. I'm getting 43. So then we 22, 21, 21,5. Yes, 21,5. Then I will just join each corner of the pentagon with that center there. Not sure why my pencil is breaking like this, but yeah. So that is my pentagon. So from here, I have to draw the front view. But before that, I want to label all of my points just so it's easier when I am drawing. So I'm going to label the prism using numbers and then the pyramid using alphabets. So I'm going to start with my 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for my pyramid, I'm going to have my A, B, C, D, E, and F there at the top because remember it's a pyramid, so it has an apex. Now I can draw the front view, so I'm just going to measure 10 out just to make my drawing a little neater, then 10 again, so that I can start my front view. I'll draw my XY there. Then I can project up. So I'm going to project the point of the prism first. I'm just going to be taking them up. So we have 1 and 2, 3 and 6, then 4 and 5 there, and we have a height of 63. So 63, I need to measure it here. So from here up, I'm going to be measuring 63. Let me just bring my board down. So that is my So that's my front view. Remember, I'm drawing it exactly as I see it. So that means I have to outline a few lines there. 1, 2, we have 3, 6, and 4, 5 so far. So I am just literally drawing the front view as it is given to me for the prism. So for 4 and 5, I'll do the hidden detail line as soon as I've projected the pyramid, which I will then do now. So all points now of the pyramid will be projected up as well. So as you can see, A, it's aligned with 6, so it's the same point as 6. That means here I also have A. It's up there. Then I have E. I'm going to project E. F. It's up there. Let me just project B first. B, it's in line here. So we have B. Then C. B. So I have my C, my D, my E. Then I have to now bring up my apex, which is my highest point. I need to make sure that it's so here at the top I'm going to have F. Then I can just take A up to E all the way to F. So as it is given in the drawing, these two will be in dark, A and E. In here, we have our B that we are going to take to F. In hidden detail. Okay, and then still here we have our straight line. Let me just zoom in. We will also get our straight line from up here. And at some point, they're just the same point, but the main difference is those two lines there. Am I missing anything? I'm missing the cutting plane. You need to measure 13 to get the cutting plane. We have our cutting plane, and at 45 degrees, we can take it down and be you can just label it AA. So from here now we need to section the top view. So I'm going to zoom out so that my pentagon can still be visible. So we need to section our top view. That means we now need to project our lines down. So as you can see, for the pyramid, the pentagonal pyramid, the cutting plane cuts here up until here. So all these lines, we need to now bring them straight. So it's cutting CF, line CF at this point, and we have line CF here. So that point, we are going to bring it down to CF. Our point is going to be there. Then it's cutting DF at this point. I have my line DF here. And then it's cutting my BF. Remember my BF line, it's the slanted one at here at this point. So I'm going to bring that point straight down to BF. It's going to be cutting it here. And then EF, EF here, then AF being cut right there. So those are my points. I will just join them and then attach them. So there is my sectioning of the pyramid. Now for the prism. The prism, it's cutting it here. It's cutting 4 and 5 here as well. So I need to see so it's cutting it exactly here to line properly. So it's cutting it exactly on the point. So for 4 and 5, just to show you, this is our hidden detail. It's coming straight down here. So it's passing the 4, 5. Then we have a look at this one here. It's passing directly by 1, 2. And then here, as we can see, it's passing through an edge. That means it will be on these edges as well. These lines are our edges. So it will be here and here, just like it's passing through an edge, and it's here and here. So we have our 6 points that we will outline. I checked in the opposite direction. And then now what remains, we can see that whatever is below the cutting plane, so this side that is not cut, it's outlined. The rest of the prism is cut off. So I'm going to outline 2 and 1, because 2 and 1 are not cut by the cutting plane, and the line that goes just before it. So this side, this line is not cut, hence it's outlined. Then up until here, it's not cut. So we outline up until there for the prism. Then for the pyramid, only the top part has been cut off. That means all these other lines need to be outlined. So that is your sectional top view. Going for the sectional right view, I'm going to just measure 10 out. And remember, I'm just measuring these 10 millimeters to ensure that my drawing is neat and readable. And just try to get this residue off. Get my XY line to here. Oh, it's 1 XY 1, because the original XY is just there. Then 45 degrees. Then I project my points to the 45, then up. B, E, F, C, A, B. So those are my points for my pyramid. So just to relabel them, let me project the base. I forgot to outline the base here. Then project the base to the other side. Then I have my point D. Have my point D, which is the furthest. Then the next is E. Then the other one is F, which will be there at the top. Just going to write F there. Then the next is C. Then we have A, then B. So I'm going to project the height. I'm just going to first take it, then just mark by F first, because I want you to see the difference between the pyramid and the prism still. So remember, it's a pyramid. So each and every point that is a letter must go there. So there is the pyramid. Then I'm going to now project the prism. I'm going to now project the prism. The prism start here, A and 6. So where I'm labeled A, I'm going to have 6 as well. Then where I labeled B, I'm going to have 5 as well. And I'm going to have 1. Then 2 and 4. 2 and 4, I'm just going to take one side. Then we have 3 here. So those are my points for the prism. Take them up. So here we have 2, 4. Then we have 1. My prism starts here by 6, so I'm just going to end there with the projection because I really want you to see the difference. And what I can do is just erase this line just a little bit, just so there's that space that differentiates the two. You don't need to do this. You just need to know which points are which. So I'm just doing this for visibility purposes on your side. So we have our point 6, 5 and 1, 2 and 4. 5 and 1, 2 and 4, then 3. So this point is 3, not 1. So we have 3 here. So now I can project my cutting plane. I'm going to start once again with the pyramid. So I'm going to take C, F, first, then I have to mark there by CF. Remember, this is your F. Then D. FD is up there, all the way up there. So I have DF here. Then I have my B, which is here. Make sure I project the point B. Then I have E, which is being cut here, EF. So where is my EF? EF is this line here. Then lastly, I have my A. So there is my A. Once again, I make sure I join my points. because I don't want to forget which point is which. There they are. And then you have to hatch it the same way that you hatched the pyramid in the top view, the same way, same size, same direction. So I was using the 5 millimeters, so I'm still going to continue going to the left when I'm hatching at 45 degrees. So they are hatched the same way and same size. Moving on to my prism. So my prism starts here by 4 and 5. So 4 and 5 being cut here. Yeah. Oops. So 4 and 5, there they are. They're being cut down here. So I have my 4 here and then 5 here. Then we move on to 3 and 6. They're being cut up there. So we have 3 this side, 6 that side, and then we have this point here that's between 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 6. So we have to get it from the top view and take it up. So there's my point in that line. Same thing for the other one. This one was already taken. Oh, never mind, it wasn't. There it is. Then I go all the way up. Then this is what we have. So we have our 6 points again. Join them and section them according to how you sectioned the prism in the top view. I'm still using a 5, but in the opposite direction. So that is my sectional view. I'm now just left with outlining it and showing hidden detail. Keep in mind that everything here has been cut off, so you are left with whatever is below the cutting plane. So 1 and 5 visible, 2 and 4 visible, the outside here visible. Then this line is visible up until where the pyramid is. Then from there it will be hidden just because now the pyramid is in front of it. And I'm going to do the base because obviously it's not just hanging, there is a base. Outline the sides. And then for the outline, this line here, see, because you can see it clearly. So you're looking at it from the left, you can see that C from here to here, it is not cut. Then other lines will then remain hidden, like this E here and this A. Make sure that I align it further. Forgot to extend E. So E is all the way there at the back, not in the front. So it's at the back, not in the front. So that is your views. Now for the last part of this drawing, it's the true shape. In order for us to do the true shape, you choose any method that you're comfortable with for doing the true shape and you move forward with it. I'm just going to extend this point and then start transferring point from the so point C, I'm going to measure 10 out from it, get my XY line here, my copy of the original XY, Y2, X2. Then from here, I'm just going to put my compass at my furthest point and then start transferring the cutting plane point from the front view to this line, which is the extension of C. Let me just darken it a bit, just so you see where I will be transferring my points. They will be going into this line, then over the XY line. So I take my compass from C, I open to the first point of the cutting plane, I strike an arc to that line. Then I open D, I strike an arc to the extension of point C. Then here we have 2 points. We have this one. We have the second one here. Then I'm moving on. There. 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 And lastly, this one here. So this XY line needs to be extended. It wasn't even straight. Let's start again. We measured 10 out, which was here. Then XY, XY2. So once now we have projected our cutting plane points, we are projecting the cut surface point, we can now take them straight over XY2. There. Then from here, we can start tracing them. So I'm going to start with the prism top view, then to this XY2. So we only now are tracing the cut points. You're not tracing anything else. So the distance from the XY to this point here, XY to here, make sure that you're very accurate. XY to here, which is this line, put it there by XY, mark it Then on the same line, we have to go down. Then still on the same line, we come here, make a mark. Then we move on to XY to 3. There's the distance. In here we have 3 and 6, so I'm going to place my cutting plane there. Place it again, open it all the way to 6. Then we are on the same line where we mark 3, we are going to mark 6. Then we have 4 and 5 in this line. 4. And where did we mark 4? It was down here. This is the bottom line. There. Then all the way again from 4 to 5. XY to the, and then immediately join them, hatch them in the same direction as you've been hatching the prism cut surface. So this is your prism. Now we're going to move on to the pyramid. Same thing that we've been doing. We'll start with C. To open that distance. So this is our distance, this is our line. Place it there. Mark. Our second point will be this one here, which cuts on line DF. Open it. Go to DF. Mark it. Then moving on, B. B to here. This is it. Then this is our line for B. It's the upper one, which is this top one here. Then we go to E. E. E is this one. Let's just see. The cutting plane cuts E here, so we bring it down. Yes, it's the one. And lastly, we have A, which is being cut right next to D, to E. Then you open that distance. Then your A will be here. And as you can see, you have your points for the pyramid, which you will then quickly join. And there it is. Then once again, you want to hatch them the same way that you hatched your cut surfaces. So for the pyramid cut surface, and the prism opposite direction, same size. So this is your page 73 complete. So you have the given front view, sectional top view, sectional right view, the true shape of both solids. Don't forget to add the hidden detail in the hexagonal prism. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helped you. I will see you on the next one.